Well, do y'all, this is Courtney. We're going to talk about episode 4 of Passage, season 1, titled, Whose Blood is Dirt? We got Anthony's story, y'all. I knew it was gonna be one of them type. I said his story gonna be kind of tragic, y'all. I have a feeling his story is gonna be kind of fucking tragic. But let's get like the smaller things out of the way, okay? All right. Now remember what episode it was? Was that the last one? Was that episode 2? No, it was episode 3. You remember Lala, which is Brad's wife. Remember I said wife. I ain't said his wife. You know they back married. Cause you know Amy needs a 2-parent home. So that lady that she talked to, she gave that information about all the death row inmates. Come to find out, she's a reporter. An investigative reporter, whatever. And so her, Lala, and our girl Lacey, they were sitting there, and basically homegirl showed Lala and Lacey, you know, the whole news spiel of which that's gonna pop off at 5 o'clock that day. And so she the investigative reporter said, listen, I have done some serious cases, and this is one of them. This might be more so. She said, you're going to need to lay low. Do you need any form of protection? And Lacey said, that's why I'm out here. And I said, that's good, Lacey. You just don't get shot again, okay, bitch? Okay, Lacey? We can't take this near death experience when it comes to you now, girl. We need you to stay. We need you here. All right. And so they're like, all right. So they're gonna go lay low. So they went. It was 5 o'clock. Go check the news. Post show 5 o'clock. What happened? We are sad to say our employee so that lady found dead. The motherfuckers done killed her. And Lacey was like, let's go, Lala. And Lala like, they killed her. And it's like, let's go. Let's get the fuck. Let's go. And so they hauled ass. But did it look like Lala left a laptop on that bed? I hope they go back and get it. I hope you know in the midst. But that was that. So the DOD is covering this fucking tracks for sure. Right? Okay. So we gonna get to the whole thing with the vampires basically fucking with their handlers. It's a mind fuck. They fucking with them motherfuckers. Say, okay, here's another storyline. We're gonna get that out the way. Deal with this Paulson. He's one of the soldiers. He been there with Clark. Well, Clark said 2 tours. And I guess he was watching one of the motherfucking infected. That infected, straight up evil ass bitch motherfucker, had found a girl, raped her, and strapped on to the bottom of his motherfucking rig. Cause he drives trucks and stuff like that. And I guess he been on a rampage for like 5 years. And he been fucking with that guard. But he was also telling the guard what was going on. Basically saying that how Clark is basically Shauna's bitch. Let's just go and call it what it is. And, you know, and basically, like, you know, they not the lab rats. You know, the infected are not the lab rats. The humans are. And all this stuff. And they basically moving chess pieces or whatever to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So he snaps. He's about ready to go. And he does crazy stuff. And we're gonna get to that. Let's get to Anthony. Lord have mercy, Anthony. Anthony's body is slowly becoming to the motherfucking change. Now, as we saw that Fanny was like, you could stop you could resist for how long, but you ain't gonna be able to resist it forever. So as we see it now, so you see at the beginning of the episode, you see him, he seems happy, y'all. And see this white chick, she seems happy. It's a story with that, y'all. And so he wakes up and sunlight irks him. It irritates the fuck out of him. So the sensitivity to sunlight, the sensitivity to light is happening, y'all. And so he turns over and he basically, do something with them blinds. And we gonna see his story. I sad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh. So now mind you, Amy's room right next to Anthony. So she's hearing everything. And so she's knowing that Anthony is going through it. So her thing is this, Brad is there and she's like, something's going on. Am I gonna go through the same shit as them? And she like panicking, right? She like, she basically panicking. And so she's like, listen, it's 10 guards, 5 guns, all this shit, yeah. And Brad like, hold up, baby girl. What you doing? She's like, I'm panicking. What I told you not to do. Don't panic. But what you doing right now? I'm panicking like that. And so Brad makes this thing, he goes and talks to the doctors, right? And so he talks to the doctors and basically tells the doctors, saying, listen, my daughter about to damn near pull her Afro pulse out her head. So y'all gonna have to do something. She gotta get out of there because she gets cabin fever, whatever. She about to go caca. So what are we gonna do? And so they decide they're gonna have, let her go outside. But they said they need a security detail. And I said, it ain't for her. It's for him. It's for Brad. You know what I'm saying? So they figure shit out. They get a security detail and they go outside. They make a motherfucking treehouse. All right. Well, yeah, a treehouse. All right. Pause on that. Let's get back to the motherfucker downstairs. So Lear is looking at these readings. Basically, with all the other virals. And so basically, what he's saying is, at certain times of the day, Fannon's brainwaves and everything be woo. Now, mind you, these fools, they so goddamn dumb. I'm talking about the scientists. They think being that they got affected with their blood, they don't have no higher motor skills, higher brain functions. That's what they want y'all to think. That's what they want y'all to think. Oh no, they still got all their motherfucking facilities, they mental facilities and shit like that. They just on another motherfucking brain, on another fucking level and shit like that. And so Lear is seeing this. Lear don't put 2 and 2 together and make 4. You know what I'm saying? So here comes Clark. Clark is a bitch nigga. I don't like Clark. I don't. Clark, you need to go and tell your woman, tell that doctor that you getting bitched by that motherfucking goddamn by Shauna. So homegirl could go and live her life. I don't know how she's gonna live her life being that the world about to come in through the virus due to the vampires. But listen, she could go live her life some kind of way. You get me? And so he's going downstairs. I'm thinking, yeah, he's going down in the basement part. And Shauna is there. Well, they do that mind fuck shit. And so, but she tell him, like, listen, you got a soldier. That motherfucker been finna call us all out, finna motherfucker fuck us all over, and I'm gonna get euthanized, and we can't have that. And that goes to Paulson. Paulson, the one who did kind of snap. He was like over it. You know what I'm saying? And so, remember, Anthony and Amy, they correspond. They communicate through a note crayon under the door. It's going back and forth. And basically, she like asks him, you good? You good, pimping? Like that. And he like, I'm fine. But he said he's still having nightmares. And she like, how fast can you run? And He said faster than I used to. Listen, bro, wait. I ain't go jump the gun. But listen, that run shit. I was hollering about that run shit, especially with her and Brad, with Amy and Brad. Okay, all right, okay. So, let's see what else. Okay, so the Nicole, sister girl, she goes and talks to Clark and basically asks him about the whole thing, like why you didn't kill Shauna. You know, she killed somebody. So when the virus kill a living human being, they get post to. But as we all know, when Shauna got in that light room. You see, that last review, I didn't know I forgot what I said. I didn't know it was due to them, getting ready to kill a fucking ass. But yeah, that's what they did. If they kill a human, you die. But as you remember, Clark paused that shit. You know what I'm saying? He paused that. He didn't let that happen. Now he up and lied and said that. Excuse me. He got a call from the big wigs, and they basically said no, hot on that. And basically he up and said something due to the lines of, where they 36 million ahead. So I guess the department or the CDC or whatever don't want to waste that type of money. And so she like, okay, okay, I get you. But she calls to check and see. Because, I guess feminine intuition or some fucking shit, she can't tell me she don't notice that Clark is acting kind of fucking strange more than usual. You know what I'm saying? So she calls and find out that was a lie. He lied. And I can't wait till the next episode, cause I hope she rise up his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, and so let me see. What do I want to get out the way? Okay, let's do the whole the soldier and Amy and all them. So they outside, they doing this damn tree house. And they got security detail, got this black chick and some other motherfuckers. And basically, Amy drew how she want that treehouse to be, but it was in flames for some reason. And Brad like, okay, we can make this work. I was like, not the flame part though. And so they finish it. They do this like it's like a lookout tower and stuff like that. And so he tells her, come on up. Come to find out, she's scared of heights. And he was like, well, how the hell you get down the ladder the first time we met? And she said, I was more scared of you than the heights. And stuff like that. So she gets up there and gets up there with him and look around, and he asks her a way to see. And basically what they have done is they have a way to look beyond the wall. So that where they at, they can see everywhere, all around them. Very smart. Very, very, very smart. And what tickles me is that she doesn't call Brad. She calls him the agent. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do that kind of irk with him some kind of way, because he had this look on his face like, all right. But I think she going to call him Brad sooner or later. She is. She going to call him Brad. So I'm like, she going to do it, y'all. And so they get through, they done did whatever and all that stuff like that, right? And the people, the lady that was helping them build, she's getting ready to go, and she asked, may I use your borrow your use your binoculars or whatever? And she looked and she said, this is our secret. And said, okay. And Amy put that little sweet innocent face and shit like that, and Brad said, you scare me. You scare me. And so she go around and look, and he said, basically, what all do you see? And she looking around, she said, I see stupid trees, stupid this, stupid that. I see a man on the roof with a big gun. So after she said gun, soon as she said gun, Brad reaches up and drags her, bring her down like that. And then you hear pop, 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 pop. gunfire and everything. That's Paulson. Paulson done cracked. Paulson done said, listen, I got some of that vial of Phantom blood. I'm gonna need a fucking helicopter and all that shit. If not, everybody gonna die. Basically. And so Brad and Amy, they gets down from where they down from the treehouse, whatever. And they got a clear shot. They see Clark and them. And basically Clark telling them to hold up. We're gonna give you, keep him occupied while y'all run. And Brad was like, okay, you see, we're gonna make a run for it. I want you to pay. I want you to stay low. Get behind me, right? And she like, all right, listen. When they started running, bruh, and he told Amy, he said, stay behind me. Amy was booking it, bitch. Amy was gone. Need a chest, y'all. Amy flew. Amy was running so fast, even Brad had to look and say, God damn, what the hell you, sir? Run. She got first signs. She getting first symptoms, y'all. Speed, my nigga. Homegirl was gone. I hollered. That shit was funny to me. It was like, me get behind you. She's like, homeboy, you better fucking play catch up with me and stuff like that. And so when they do that and everything, and they put, the homegirl, the doctor, she basically says, bring Amy here, I could keep her safe. I'm like, I don't know how y'all gonna keep her safe, bitch, when y'all got all that other shit going on, but we ain't on that part yet. And so basically they send, take Amy to safety or whatnot. And then Brad was like, I could talk to him. The person, the soldier. I could talk to him. He was a negotiator. And so Clark said, I'm sending Brad up there. So, Clark's still a bitch motherfucker. He worked my goddamn nerves and stuff like that. He's losing control. You hear me? He losing control. He'll be more. He is losing. Listen, Shauna is putting that work on him. You hear me? And so, and Brad, he see, shit ain't up to par with motherfucking Clark shit, right? So he goes and talks to the dude. Now, while he's trying to talk him down and all that stuff like that, homeboy Paul said he let it be known about Shauna Brooks. He let it be known that that we are the lab rats, not them virals. And he basically said that them virals finna fuck up everything. He said, we ain't gonna they ain't gonna get out. We gonna let them out. And it's gonna fuck up the whole fucking world. And basically while homeboy is snitching, Clark comes out and motherfucking shoots him, kill him to keep him from saying more shit. And so now, mind you, before that happened, Bradley basically told him, like, listen, I was in 4B. I saw all the shit that was going on, yada this, yada that. And Clark didn't know that. Right? And so after it was done, after it was over, Clark and Brad were having a few words, and he basically called him on that Shauna Brooks shit. And he basically said that, some shit about the powerful troubles coming. He said, well, I'm a handler. I'll be in handler. I looked at Clark. You going to be the reason why them motherfuckers get out. Clark is going to be the reason why them motherfuckers get out. Watch. Clark going to be the motherfucking reason, y'all, that them virus get the fuck out. Watch. I say it today. I'm naming it. I'm claiming that. He gonna be the reason why the motherfucker get out. And so Clark asked him about, so you were down there in the basement, whatever. And Brady like, what? What you talking about? I said there's diversion to have him trust me. And Clark like, it's kind of funny when we just had that security breach, whatever, yada yada. And so he goes. They take him back to his room. Now, y'all, let's talk about Anthony. I said that I thought his motherfucking storyline was gonna be some tragic shit, and it was. Cause you remember I said he seemed like a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And so we find out through flashbacks is this: homeboy meets this white chick. White chick come to his house. He decided that he was gonna start flipping houses, and so he had his first house he flipped to get ready, to sell. That's his thing. So this woman just come out the blue, knocks on the door, come find out she a realtor, and she goes through the house and all that stuff, and basically say you need to like. He flipped the house good. He did a great job with it, but she said it doesn't have any color. It doesn't seem like it have any life. And so while she's reading his ass somewhat, homeboy was like, "Do you want me to ask you out?" And she like, "Yeah, I would like that." And so he fell in love with her. She fell in love with him, and they were this whirlwind love affair, right? Come to find out, okay, right before the shit went off, she takes him to this house, this big old house, nice ass house, and basically said she bought it, but she wanted for them to work on it and yada yada this and yada yada that. And so they decided they were gonna do that. He was hesitant at first because he said, he ain't had no money, to do whatever. He don't have no crew or whatnot. But he said to make her happy, he'll work on it, whatever. Homegirl been keeping secrets. So I guess, and they got the house fixed and all that shit. And she shows up at the house. Somebody dotted her fucking eye. And he said, "What's going on? What happened? What happened?" And she ups to tell the truth. She married. And also she got a drug problem. And all that. Homeboy was the side piece and he ain't even know it. He was the side nigga, he ain't even know it, y'all. And that hurted him. And I'm thinking that hurted him more than finding out that she was a drug. She was a junkie. She lied to him. And he didn't know how to deal with that. And I was like, cause he a good man. Anthony a good man. And so while he was there with her, but he was like, he was hurt. She felt some kind of way. True enough, you lied to that dude. Why the hell you didn't tell him? And could have found out her husband is some rich, powerful brother. So rich, powerful ass man. And so they sleep, but they ain't, they sleep, but he on one side, she on the other side. He wakes up, looks around for her, and goes out and see her face down in the pool, y'all. So I'm thinking she must have killed herself or some shit. Got real high, think she could swim or some fucking shit or whatever. Let's just say he found her body in the pool. And so he pulls her out and tries to resuscitate her. Then next thing you see is Fanning. And Fanning there, he said, "Ugh, that's bad." And basically, Fanning know all about what's going on because this has been replaying on a loop in Anthony's head ever since he got to Noah's Noah project, whatever. So Fanning know. And Fanning basically said, he talking about you looking for a place to belong and this and yada this and yada that, doing that spiel, and he said it wasn't gonna turn out differently. And basically Anthony in the dream saying yes it would, and all this stuff. If I could have did this, if I could have did that, he said no, it wouldn't like that. He said, yeah, what did he say? This the part that had me hollering. I like, say that. He said that the husband hated her more than you, but he made sure you took the fall for it, and you was gonna take the fall for it regardless. And if you were innocent or not, yeah, he was innocent. Listen, you had things stacked up against you, brother. He said you were poor and you were black. I said, oh goddamn. I said, whoop. And I said that shit when I first saw, when I was glancing and they basically saw the white chick in the water. And then when she showed up and I saw them getting together, I like, bro, this ain't gonna end well. Why is you in death row? You got framed, huh? So I was like, something must have happened to her and your black ass was there. And you the wrong color to be with her. And she ended up dead. Because they gonna automatically look at your goddamn ass. Regardless if you innocent or not, and say you did it. You know what I'm saying? So he basically tells her, now during this whole dream thing, in reality, Anthony is getting sick. He is dying. Now remember, in the past episode, homeboy said you're gonna have to make a decision. Either you gonna take your first sip willingly or involuntary. He said you finna die. So he's going through the motion, his temp is going up, his all that fucking shit. And mind you, when all this happened, the lights went out. Paulson, the security, the soldier dude, done knocked out the electricity. So now they can't use none of their medical stuff to help him. So they basically got Anthony in this tub filled with ice and all this stuff, trying to get his blood down. No, not his blood, his temperature down. And so basically in the dream, Fanny said, you're going to make a decision. He said, you dying, son. He said, you dying. And so when Anthony made that decision, that basically gonna give into his bloodlust. Y'all, I felt so bad. I did, because I was like, fuck. I felt bad for him. I was like, man, that was the last of the pure ones next to Amy. I said, that was the last of the true ones next to Amy. You know what I'm saying? And so he motherfucking, he lets the vampire come out. And he jumps out and he is fierce. Woo, he a big old fierce motherfucker. And he up and killed, I guess that's the head nurse or everything, chomps on her. All the other doctors, they haul ass. Lear is there, right? Lear was trying to make it his mission not to lose Anthony. Because he knew Anthony was innocent. He knew he was innocent. He knew he ain't had no business there. He knew he was innocent. So he was going to try his best not to lose him. But it didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like that, y'all. And so, you know, while Lear tried to save the chick, Anthony grabs Lear and pushes him off. But Mirror mask comes off. And he got blood all over his face. And so when, what is that Asian doctor name? I'm going to find it out so I can just stop calling him Asian doctor. But, homeboy and Nicole, they drag Lear into, you know, the safety spot. You know, this other room, and close the doors and let, you know, Anthony go and chomp, whatever. And basically while they looking, Nicole look at Lear's face. She said, who blood is that? She said, wear your mask like that. And so he got blood all over him. Now here's my thing. Who blood is it? It's not his. It ain't Anthony's. It gotta be the lady. It gotta be the nurse that he chomped on. Now, quick question. Hold up. So that infection don't go through bite, is it? If it's like, if does it? Yeah, it has to, because that's how Fanning got. Yeah. So as soon as Anthony bites in the nurse, her blood automatically becomes contaminated. And so, if that's the case, and if there is homegirl's blood, it got on Lear. But do Lear have any cuts on? It's something around his mouth and everything, but not in his mouth. I don't know. I'm just asking. But child, listen. And so, while Amy up in her room, this is the one of the last scene, while Amy up in her room, there goes Shauna. Shauna decides to talk with Amy, but Amy ain't here for it. Amy like, bitch, I don't know you. Who's you? And stuff like that. She like, Amy like, I ain't nothing like you, bitch. And Shauna like, you are. She like that. And so Amy asked Shauna, let me see your true face, like that. And that kind of took Shauna aback. Like, you want to see my true face? She said, you ain't gonna like it. And she like, let me see your true face. And she like, all right. She's, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'm gonna change back. And she showed the true face and all this stuff. And Amy like, she said, nah, bitch, you're gonna get the fuck out of here. Bye. And basically, you know, Shauna tells Amy this. She said, listen, don't let anybody tell you shit that you don't want to do, yada, yada. And, you know, she said, you got us, we your family. And she said, hold on, I got the agent, Brad, who is my new daddy, and all that stuff. I got him. And see, I don't know what kind of shit they're gonna pull with Amy. They're probably gonna pull that, you got nobody and all that stuff, but you like us, we're your family and shit like that. I bet she's gonna try to pull some shit like that. But see, Amy's smart. Amy's strong. Amy's smart. And first of all, Brad ain't gonna let that shit happen. So for sure. Yeah, y'all. This episode I felt bad for my boy Anthony. I knew his story was gonna be a sad one. I just did. But let's see, y'all. What y'all thought about the episode? Like, share, subscribe, leave your comment down below. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. Bye.